Hey Star Wars fans, how's it going? My name is John. Welcome back to another Star Wars item review. This episode, I'll be taking a closer look at the new Jabba the Hutt Throne Room set, part of the Black Series. And this is exclusive only to San Diego Comic-Con. And I believe Hasbro had it available on their shop for a little while after the convention, but since then, it's been sold out. It retailed for $65 US. If you like this figure and you don't want to pay the extra money for this particular set, you can pick up the Jabba the Hutt Black Series figure by itself, and that retails for $35 US, and that's available in stores now, so keep an eye out for that. But I really like this box. This is a limited edition box. It has a Black Series feel to it. This is actually the 8th Jabba the Hutt figure in the line. Let me open this up real quick and show you what I mean here. This is what it looks like when you open it up. You'll notice there's no plastic bubble here, which is really cool, and the figure, here's Salacious Crumb. The figure actually can move his arm and his mouth will move, which is sweet. And it looks like his tail doesn't necessarily move, but he comes with his throne room set. But there is no like throne room base, so to speak. It's all cardboard. I don't know how well you can see that. As I mentioned just a moment ago, this is the 8th Jabba the Hutt figure that Hasbro/Kenner has released. Of course, you have the original 1983 Jabba the Hutt from Return of the Jedi. That's a classic one. It came with the throne base that open trap doors, Salacious Crumb, all that good stuff. Classic figure. In 1997, Kenner released this special edition Jabba the Hutt from A New Hope, and this was a completely new mold based on the deleted scene or previously unreleased scene with Jabba the Hutt meeting Han Solo by Millennium Falcon in Mos Eisley. And that's a cool looking figure, but definitely a lot different than the one in Return of the Jedi. In 1999, when Episode 1 came out, Kenner released 2 Jabba the Hutts, actually. The first one was one that actually spit out this weird looking alien thing, and it hit this gong, and it came with the 2-headed speaker from the movie, from the pod race scene. Cool looking Jabba the Hutt, but the tail didn't move. It's actually the longest Jabba the Hutt to be released to date. And then they also released one that had this like glob or this goo. It's like this slime, and there's all these like, you know, frog looking things that you could put in his mouth. And that also came out. So kind of unique Jabba the Hutt. Came in the weird package design, a bubble wrap, a very, very different package design at the time. But that was more based on the Return of the Jedi sculpt. In 2004, Hasbro released, as part of the Saga line, another Jabba the Hutt. It was based on, again, on the Return of the Jedi mold and for the movie. This was a little bit more detailed than one previously released in 1999. Personally, one of my favorite Jabba the Hutts. In 2009, Hasbro again released another Jabba the Hutt, and that was based on the Clone Wars cartoon. A completely new mold, completely unique look to Jabba the Hutt himself. I loved the look of this Jabba the Hutt. Really matched the feel for the actual cartoon. Came with a protocol droid. Really cool deluxe set. Unfortunately, it was really hard to find in stores when it came out. A year later, Hasbro released a Walmart exclusive Jabba the Hutt set, and this came with a throne room. It came with the base set, Salacious Crumb. Came with this thing as well, whatever this thing where he holds, you know, his food, whatever. And really cool set. Even came with Ula, the dancer. Probably the best Jabba the Hutt set you could purchase at the time. Very detailed. They resculpted everything. An awesome Jabba the Hutt to check out. And of course, 2014, Hasbro releases this Black Series Jabba the Hutt, the most detailed Jabba the Hutt to date, as the Black Series you would expect, because these are collector. This is part of the collector series for Hasbro. On the lid here, you see it has Star Wars, the Black Series. You can see that it's Salacious Crumb, and I love the fact that you can touch and play with this in the box. Pretty sweet. As I mentioned before, you can pick up Jabba the Hutt himself, but he doesn't come with any of this stuff, or it doesn't come with Salacious Crumb, just himself, and that's $35. So there's a big markup for $30. You basically get this Salacious Crumb and the packaging. That's a big markup. Secondhand markup, this thing actually goes for over $100 on eBay. Currently may go for more in the future, who knows. So there's a demand for this. I'm not sure how many of these they actually produce, to be honest with you. And then it has a cool background. It shows the Jabba's palace, but again, no base here, unfortunately. And here, if you look carefully, there's like a trap door here. I'm not sure how well the camera actually picks that up, but there's a trap door there. This is Velcro, and it latches closed here. And it says here in the corner, Jabba the Hutt Throne Room. On the back, it has a little description of actually what the scene is. So smoking his hookah pipe, that's basically what I guess he smokes, enjoys music and dancing in his palace, surrounded by criminals, bounty hunters, and his monkey lizard, Salacious Crumb, when he receives a request to free the carbon-frozen Han Solo. Jabba quickly dismisses the idea and returns to his entertainment. I've never heard of Salacious Crumb referred to as a monkey lizard. Pichwangi Kapa Tongno Dituk Shonki Tree Solo Thought Dema Kishela. I guess that's him talking in Jabba the Hutt language. I will not give up my favorite decoration. I like Captain Solo where he is. So a really cool set. Let me know what you guys think of this. If you guys plan on getting it, let me know. If you guys own it, also let me know. What is your favorite Jabba the Hutt figure? I actually love Jabba the Hutt. I think I'd have to say this is one of my favorites, followed up by the one released in 2010. And of course, can't go wrong with the original vintage one in 1983. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to stay in touch, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, as well as my upcoming website, SWNet77.com. I'll put links to all those below. Thanks, guys, and may the Force be with you. Take care.